Well, I think a lot of it too. I mean, look, you were focusing on Alistair, perhaps a little bit unfairly, because I think this whole team had to have had that conversation coming into this, and it was like, look, if we don't do something at the major, there's going to be, you know, some changes coming in. But obviously they've gotten here. Let's see what they can do. Upper bomb site rush, right out of the hut, right out of the door.
Straight away into the fights. JDC, Searson, and Tapson taking out the initial attack of FlyQuest, but they are still in this as Dexter and Alistair fight their way back. Crimbo left 1v2. We talked about him as a clutcher. Well, he has to pull one off immediately here.
Yeah, they disappear down the vents. They're going to split up, though. Alistair going to look for this drop down, so a little bit of a risk. Crimbo flanking through ramp room. Alistair waiting. Got to hit this shot. Sees the feet. Tags away. Crimbo brought very low. Nice and easy. Just talked tons about him, and Alistair delivers a triple kill in the pistol.
Yeah, great start for FlyQuest. A very quick, simple call into the top site.
There's two players down here, a third joining up with them, so as long as they don't lose the bomb, Dexter spots one over towards Squeak Door, and he's calling the rest of the bomb site clear. In's going to start clearing out lobby. They shouldn't commit too much to this fight. One goes down, there's Liaz. He's got to pick up the bomb. Dexter's opened things up outside. There is a snake in the grass beneath him. Crimbo waiting for his moment to slide up heaven.
55 seconds, still time for him to slither in behind some of these FlyQuest players. Spots the bomb at the back of the pack, but lethal will not be his attack. It's Searson and Crimbo taking kills between them, leaving Vexside in a 1v2. This has actually worked out pretty well for Big in these MP9s in this fight. Oh, it could have went Crimbo's way and ended right here, but Vexside still in this fight. He'll head to the back of the bomb site. Bomb going down at JDC to climb up the vent.
He should know.
His time now. But he's going to go through the lobby, a reposition. It's an intelligent play, but Vexside's gone back into it. AK, the perfect angle, but then Mac-10 comes out on top. Vexside to step up with a clutch here for FlyQuest to keep them going. Let's see what Dexter calls for the first attack into the gun round of Big. It's quick again. Down the vent with two players. Some space taken here for FlyQuest and panic stations for Big as Crimbo tries to get down. He does very well. Gets one kill, does damage onto the second, but is traded out. And so FlyQuest hit the pause button.
Ooh, yeah, I don't think they got it nearly as much as they wanted. Look at this. Oh, good shot. Tapson, nice clear. And everyone from Big is panicking into the lower bomb site, but they're going to walk the bomb, stroll it right out into the upper site. Liaz, just a distraction. I don't know if he realizes how many players are here, but he's keeping them occupied for the moment.
And now when do FlyQuest decide to go out? They're already on the bomb site, getting it planted, and Big are going to realize, hold on, they've won A.
This is a very chaotic first gun round from FlyQuest. They are causing a lot of chaos in the Big comms. Well-constructed round, but they're at a man disadvantage. And Liaz is stuck at the lower site.
Big had a lot of conviction about wanting to pounce on that lower bomb site before it really even started to get planted. But
one
now
kit on
they have to come for a retake, and they've got plenty of utility, but yeah, one kit. Liaz finally taken out by JDC, who waits in the vent, but here comes the Heaven play out. Recon goes down, flashes in. Dexter removes himself from the top of the hut, flashes down, time ticking. They've got to get on the defuse right now. They've got to stick it, but there's no more time. They can't win this round. Big will concede another, and FlyQuest a 4-0 start versus Big.
A little goosh helping take down Tapson at the end of the day. That's a very cool round from FlyQuest.
Clearly the most important piece available for Big in this round, and they're looking to make it sing straight away.
It's a really dangerous piece in this position
Here
as well.
Goes. A little bit closer.
Gonna let the pistol go first. The MP9, good shot from Searson. Pulled into the fight is Vexsite. Bomb now isolated over towards Radio.
Liaz won that fight against Rigon, but Searson destroyed it back on Alistair. So the AWP falls out of the hands of FlyQuest, and Big's first round win is being teed up, but Dexter comes through main, through the smoke. JDC pushed down, Crimbo, spotted, but Tapson's there with him. And so Liaz to go down, the MP9 will follow, and Tapson needed to win the fight and doesn't. So Searson's stuck in the vent, going for a Hail Mary no-scope. He's not going to be able to do much about this. So bomb now arriving to the upper bomb site. FlyQuest teed up for 5 in a row, and Searson's going all the way around towards Secret.
Yeah, but this is what I mean by slowing down the mid round. Big actually, this is a well-constructed round for Big where they have some MP9. Searson with the picks from Hut actually takes attention away from Ramp Room, and Big realize there's not enough players on the FlyQuest side of things to keep track of every single choke point. That lobby crunch is really dangerous. They even drop the bomb. If it's not for In's double kill.
Deploys the smoke. It's all about slowing FlyQuest down, trying to keep this pace a little lower.
Yeah, but I think FlyQuest is going to be super pleased with this. They just did that kind of pump fake at the upper bomb site, forced a lot of counter utility out. You've now spotted one lower who's had to deploy a smoke. There's not a whole lot of nades left for this defense. And the follow-up hit with the Molotov on top of Hut, nobody's playing there, but with the utility, now you put pressure on Crimbo. This actually is not a bad position for FlyQuest at all.
Here come the flashes and the util. Rigon waits up on top of the cylinders, gets annihilated by Vexside, and the follow-up from Inns is hitting hard. Now JDC out from CT vent gets blasted away in the end by Alistair, but he's got a double, and that 2K keeps his team in this fight. Final 19 seconds left, and Sirius, unfortunately, will arrive just before that grenade. And he dives down into the site. This silent drop from the sniper. Alistair has no idea. Now the scope is in. He's going to hear that surely, but Liaz goes down and Alistair does not react. Searson comes in alone. He didn't even need Crimbo and pulls the round off for Big.
Yeah, good silent drop. The scout, or the scope definitely would have given it away, but obviously a little bit lost in the 2v2. FlyQuest can't react in time. Makes it a much easier clutch for Searson than it initially looked like it would have been. Once again, Liaz doing a good job selling Secret as an attacking point.
Oh, goes the shot outside. Some aggression does not pay off for Searson. Fortunately for Big, Tapson is effective in terms of getting that trade kill in. Dexter took damage on the initial fight, so he has to pick up the AWP. Crimbo applying a little pressure towards ramp room, but it's JDC at Secret that spots that barrel come in, and that bomb leaps forward to the feet of John DeCastro.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too ahead of himself, Dexter. That might be a little bit of IGL brain, looking up at the minimap and trying to think of what the next play is going to be and not actually clearing every single corner the way it needs to be.
Well, Alistair's starting to slip his way down Secret. Vexsite with him. And perhaps, oh, well now JDC's moved in. They're actually going to go aggressive. They're going to take this fight. Tapson goes down. JDC involved in the fight, trying to slow two players down, doing some damage. But here comes the flight to control room, and it's all about the patience for Inns. It pays off. Eventually, JDC gets blasted away, and Alistair with a follow-up through the vent. It is crumbling here for Big on the defense as the rounds continue to rack up for FlyQuest.
Oh, the boys are playing with some confidence, with a little bit of swagger.
The majority of it is on Rigon.
Good damage on the Vexside. He's a sad panda.
And Crimbo could be getting rid of him. Should be traded though. Sees the shadow, allows him to line them up, and that low HP works out. Alistair eventually getting that trade on Crimbo. Essential that he was able to find that, but Big, because of that setup from Crimbo, are now into a 4v3.
You have to win this round when Crimbo's delivered you that double kill. Man advantage at the moment. Tapson outside at the single box. Dexter finds him over the smoke. That's way too free. Two players in the upper bomb site. Searson going to start closing the map with the ramp push, but ain't nobody in lobby. He'll find nothing.
Yeah, Searson realizes there's just not a whole lot going for them, so they clear lobby together, but FlyQuest, they've got control elsewhere.
Yeah, but Alistair has the bomb.
30 seconds. Alistair watches the vent. Rigon shows him a little bit of feet, and that's enough for Dexter to react. So he goes flying up the vent. Now coming into the A play. JDC waiting hut. Here they come, accelerating as JDC begins his pre-fire. It has not worked out for him, and the Molotov will keep him back, giving enough time here for Alistair to comfortably plant that bomb and force JDC to relocate.
This round's toast. You're going to have to save. JDC's location is known. Searson is going to have to retake from vents or mini with the AWP, but they're definitely split. And you cannot go for this or else you're out of everything in the next round. JDC already in T-spawn. So FlyQuest up 7-1. And this is a round where they were actually put at a disadvantage early on and had to work themselves out of it. And I'll say there's too many free kills. Tapson was free. Rigon was free in vents.
Patiently waiting.
Well, Dexter's looking to get in position outside. Just calling for smoke to come up. Another wall being constructed with smoke outside. Trying to pull some attention away from this upper bomb site. It hasn't worked yet, but that kill might do it. Searson might have to consider a new angle.
Well, JDC's down, so Searson needs to get a trade immediately here, and he can't really fall away because he's exposed to the open. His teammate Rigon only manages one, and this is utter collapse for Big today. FlyQuest 8-1 start on the T side of Nuke. There was no slowing them down, and at what point did we start asking the question, how much is too much for Big to pull back?
I think the conversation is right now. They've been so beaten up in these first 8 rounds. They gave a lot of room outside. They gave a lot of space and still getting picked off. Tapson and Crimbo have no interest in the retake in the recovery mission, and it's about to be a 7-round lead for FlyQuest. Whew.
I should have put them 3-0, Jason.
I know. They have to be one of the teams with the least 3-0 picks.
Oh, 100%.
I would imagine.
Yeah, Australia doesn't have the highest population.
Beautiful beaches, though.
Yeah, absolutely. There's Liaz going down as well. So they defend the life of Tapson. 8-1 lead.
That's where you went with it?
Yeah.
Oh, you could have gone so many more cool places.
Well,
with
then we'll save that to the 3-0.
Here we are. Ramp rush. Trying to hit an uppercut, might be early for this, and Crimbo can only get the one. Nice trade. Searson with an MP9 wants nothing to do with this fight, going to try and find a timing to slide in behind them, but now all the pressure falls on Tapson.
Going in towards ramp, and Dexter getting away from the MP9. He's able to turn, Searson goes down, and Tapson needed a double, but he can't get it. So JDC instead steps up, and it is a 2v2. Finally a round that Big look like they can win.
JDC took a lot of damage to that Molotov. Dexter is low. They don't have they do have a Molotov on Regon if he puts it over towards Dark. That could be an interesting play with the utility. It goes elsewhere, goes into the bomb site. They don't realize bomb is planted on the side, and Regon's gonna have to lead the way on this retake. JDC's very low, but a beautiful nade.
Backside just waiting around the corner. JDC, the time it's taking away from him, and so is the round for Big as he goes into the final fight. Backside wins it, and every single clutch, every single moment going FlyQuest way today.
They are so calm and comfortable at the moment. This is mental.
Yeah, Team Liquid took a while to wake up today, but eventually did it. Dexter on the charge outside, Vexite in behind the ramp smoke, and Dexter's not slowing down today. This is what we're talking about. The leader of the boys. He's got himself a great headshot, getting traded out by Searson though as he was overexposed in the open.
Yeah, but the openings have been so strong for FlyQuest, it feels. They've been able to find the opening frag in so many rounds. Searson getting aggressive with the scout. Liaz walks into it. Fortunate that's not a headshot. Crimbo, this time, goes untraded. Falls back, and now Big is putting something together.
Yeah, 2 rounds.
Hey, it's
better than one.
It is better than one.
Yeah, you're right. In's getting a pick on Crimbo. Fortunately, Searson was close enough to be able to trade it out. He's done everything required in this round victory. 3 picked up from him. Now Alistair to walk out into the open. JDC should take it. AK upgrade in. Swives on 5 HP. And Big going to the last round of this first half. The best case scenario now is 3 rounds. And looking at the money. Well, this is what FlyQuest have for the last round of the first half. Mag 10, Tech 9's on 2. Another Mag 10 for Alistair. An AK for Vexite, so some speed behind it. A lot of the early success was based on how fast FlyQuest were playing. So Liaz goes down first. They get a play under the vent. Can the ball make it down? Yes, it can. Inz gets into the lowest side with the ball on his back. And Dexter not joining his squad. Crimbo on the rotate over. Smoke out towards the double doors to allow the 2 remaining teams to get into the bomb site. But Crimbo moves forward. Plank cancelled. And he's got a kill on Alistair. This isn't the start of the round for FlyQuest they would have hoped for.
No, Enz is hoping someone else can provide him a new opportunity somewhere else to go, and that all falls on Vexite because Dexter's and Vent's looking for a rotation, so Vexite's going to take the long round around towards heaven. 2 players in that upper bomb site. If he can find one or both of them, the play up vent can come in. But it has to be Vexite with the AK-47.
Wrap it around Tapson. Oh, the timing's not going to favor him. He just looked away. Now Vexite. Oh, God, you got to take it. As Tapson turns back, Vexite was trying to get a little bit too greedy about it. Trigger discipline to see if anybody else was in the site. And on that timing, he misses his chance.
Yeah, you can't really fault him either, considering the situation they're in. You can't really fault him for going for trigger discipline to try and get both frags to really open things up. Yeah, in a 3v5. Fair play. Still, what a beautiful half out of FlyQuest. Lovely calling from Dexter. The individual showed up on top of it.
Lovely fragging from Dexter as well.
Different emotions. One club. Skin club.
So Big have the ramp room to play with. Do they decide to just drop? So Searson making his way towards Secret. Inz will keep that secret for the time being. He's called Liaz over to make sure that he can hold on to it.
Oh, they're in trouble now. They haven't gotten any of these kills in this progression. The Glocks have too much room to work with, too much room to move forward aggressively and take space. Nobody can stop them. Finally, Vexite and Alistair have a little bit to say, but once again, the upper bomb site is going to be open for Big to fall back and commit to a reposition. But the bomb is dropped in the site.
Yeah, the bomb's dropped, so they're committed to this B bomb site for the time being. The fights are coming in. Crimbo wins his first duel with the dual Berettas, but it's still a 2v2. FlyQuest staying in this with 35 seconds left. Damage done. Dexter down low on 4.
The reposition is beautiful from Vexite.
Yeah, this is huge. Up on the rafters. It's going to wrap around, and with time now ticking on, Big have to relocate themselves, and Crimbo comes out of the decon door. Hasn't spotted the player in the rafters. Dexter isn't peeking, and the time is ticking on, but Vexside, he messes up. He doesn't get the kill locked in, and Crimbo steps up instead for Big with 3 on the door.
Oh, it was there. The reposition is absolutely perfect. The frag is there, everything you wanted. That's such a tough pistol round for FlyQuest, but they almost pulled it back into favor. And in the 2v2, missed opportunities. Oh no!
That's gonna feel so rough for Vexside, realizing how close you are. You made every right step, and Rigon's got to worry about 3 different angles. And does spot out Dexter, but doesn't win the fight. So Rigon getting pushed from 2 players. A little bit uncomfortable. Here comes Tabson.
Now they know.
Out from heaven, they turn their attentions to watch for it. And now the rest of the blue squad at FlyQuest CT side look to try and stop them from getting into the bomb site. But 3v2 with 14 seconds left. Dexter again stepping up for his team.
Damn.
And the force buy works out for FlyQuest. Big do not get it going at the start of the second half. They are broken when it comes to money. 11-4 is the most likely scoreline now for FlyQuest.
It was a massive assumption. Dexter, quad kill in the round. He is everywhere with his MP9. Perfect reactions, perfect cohesion with his team, trading all the kills coming out. But firepower be damned, FlyQuest is just outplaying Big.
Yeah, there's another opener. Lee has to take Rigon down. It's loses the fight, the straight up fight against Tabson as he
just tapping through smoke?
Credit. Is that how he got it?
I think so.
Oh my.
Spots 1, blinded, gonna drop down. Safety for Lee as he descends. A little bit of support, miss spray, but Dexter's good for 2.
Dude, he holds down mouse 1 the whole way. That is conviction from the in-game leader of FlyQuest as he gets himself a double and pushes his team closer and closer to 12 rounds. An utter collapse for Big. Tabson on 4 HP, still clearing out the lower bomb site. Alistair's on the flank though, around the back.
He's on the hunt. He knows exactly what's going on.
He's got the scent of Tabson.
Timing.
He looks back, and Alistair just about looks at the right direction at the right time. So it's Crimbo in a 1v3, 50 seconds left, bomb on his back. Crimbo roaming.
He's gonna have to make noise to drop now.
Roaming in the rafters.
15
Crimbo,
seconds.
limited time, dives down, utility will be put in place, but as soon as he drops, it is the peak from Vexside, and it is a 12th round for FlyQuest. They are about to go 2-0 up on the opening day of the major.
And then let's just see who they get. Yeah, that's how he got it. And this extended spray as JDC and Searson line up.
I guarantee you there's a few Aussies at home that wanted to believe in this. I don't even think they would have told you this was happening, but fantastic work from FlyQuest.
All good counter utility. Upper bust coming in. Vexside completely blinded. Blinded again. He's been blind the whole round, and the Tech-9's doing their job. FlyQuest caught off by a timing. A timing pop into the upper site.
Well, the celebrations will be
God.
put on hold for the time being, as it looks like Big secure themselves 5 after the upper bust, so FlyQuest off to save their weapons. Some upgraded spoils of war for Big, they can pick them up.
If they get that kill, that nade kill over towards Vents, I guarantee they stick around and see what else they can find. But Crimbo's left on 2 HP, so victory held at bay for the moment. FlyQuest maintained just the 2-man defense in that position, 3rd towards mini, but I think all the utility was just perfect for Big.
Lias looking to get another one. There he goes, straight through the smoke. There's no stopping FlyQuest. They will go 2-0 up, and they will do it in dominant fashion. They defeated Complexity, and now they have destroyed Big. This is a FlyQuest that we haven't seen before. A 2-0 lead to open up the major affair. They took Big to nuke. And we talk about a team with its structure. We talk about a team with firepower on the back of Searson in great form. And Big did not display that today. They got outmatched in that first half, losing crucial clutches, getting their ass handed to them by Dexter in particular.
He's been a beast this whole game. I mean, he's won with brains and brawn. 13-5. Destruction is the right way to put it. Big never stood a chance.
And look at that. FlyQuest barely celebrating it. They just got the job done at 2-0.